Hi, this video is about why Microsoft Copilot will not help your company leverage AI. My name is David Hood, and I'm CEO of 42 Robots AI, where we help organizations implement and integrate AI into their business processes. And this is in response to a lot of the stuff that I'm hearing from some of the companies. Microsoft is convincing companies that get Copilot and you're checking the AI box, and I'm here to tell you that that is not true, and I'm going to give you a lot of reasons why and what you can do in response, what you can do instead that is far, far superior. There's a few videos I'll put a link to below: LLM New Capabilities, Bad AI Solution Architecture, Custom AI Solutions, and Chief AI Officer. They'll all be referenced and allow you to go deeper into some of these concepts. So first of all, what is Microsoft selling? They're selling that Copilot is your AI answer. And this is basically what I'm hearing. A lot of high-level decision-making at the C-suite are going, okay, we need to implement AI. What do we do? Oh, I guess we'll go to Microsoft. Microsoft is kind of winning the AI war, so it's understandable that they would go to them. Microsoft is well trusted. I like Microsoft as a company, so please don't think that this is necessarily a knock on Microsoft. They're doing exactly what I would expect them to do, and they're trying to use the current AI tools to solve a very, very broad set of problems that allows them to not really go very deep. They say Copilot does all the things, AI things you need. They even have some kind of tools, some things to kind of enable them to do more advanced things. They're adding complexity to it, but it's really still pretty simple at its core level. What it is basically just the chatbot. It's really what Copilot is. It's just ChatGPT over here with a few more bells and whistles. And it's very Microsoft-y. They are integrating it into some of their products, but there's a lot of confusion around how does it actually help? How is it any better than just using GPT-4 other than having a Microsoft stamp on it? And really what it comes down to is they're using it to promote their own products and solve everyone's needs poorly. And in some cases, making things worse. So here is some of what I'm hearing. So yeah, in terms of like talking to a company, oh, we don't need AI, we have Microsoft Copilot, which makes me kind of want to do this Captain Picard facepalm, because now I know what that means. And here are some of the actual words I'm hearing from people whose organizations have gotten Copilot. Maybe it helped a little bit, no more or less than like a ChatGPT would be, but nothing substantial. In some cases it doesn't help, and in some cases it was actually a net negative trying to use it. And so I've heard of a lot of people be like, yeah, I tried to use it a little bit, but then it didn't really do much, so I stopped. So if you think as your organization that Microsoft Copilot is checking that AI box, you're wrong in almost all cases. And I'm just calling it like it is. And here's why. Here's why Copilot misses most opportunities. So it is very LLM-centric, and go to the Bad AI Solution Architecture, and I've got several other videos on this. It's basically just a chatbot, and the problem with this is that it leaves most of the opportunity on the table. Basically, there's value here, and don't get me wrong, it's not that there's no value, it's that you're leaving 99% of the value that can be gotten from the modern large language models, the new things that have come out, the new technology. You're leaving most of it on the table. And you're basically just getting a ChatGPT over here, with a little bit of it, with a Microsoft stamp and a little bit of integration into some other products. And here's why this doesn't work. The bad AI solution. This is a bad AI solution architecture. This is not how you actually get real-world value from LLMs in most cases. So let's just jump into what's a better way to do it. So if this is interesting to you, please like this video, leave a comment if you disagree. If you think Copilot is awesome, happy to hear that. Hear why you think it's awesome, or if it sucks, please tell me that too. I'd love to hear that too. A better path. So this is more work and a little bit more complex to set up, and it's harder to understand, which is what I'm here for, and and 42 Robots is here for. But really, instead of, here, let's kind of scroll up just a little bit. Instead of it being LLM-centric, you need to be systems and classic code-centric. Instead of doing the bad AI solution architecture, you need the good one, and there's a video that I'll link to below, and I'll describe what this means. And again, so here's another way of looking at it. Most of the way people think of using AI and LLMs right now is they put the LLM at the center, and it uses classic code, some resources. It is the center. It is the solution. The model is the solution, and the solution is the model. Or the model uses classic code and other things as tools, but actually the better way to do it is the systems and the classic code, so just software, uses LLMs at tools at key places, and you at those key places you extract as much of the solution out of the LLM as is possible, and you put it into kind of classic coding. Versus what you end up with these other solutions is you end up shoving as much of the solution into the LLM as possible, and that causes all sorts of problems, not the least of which is reliability, which is super important in any business process. And as I pointed out, it's software. This opens up the other 99% of possibilities for you. So this is why a lot of companies are struggling with this. They're just using ChatGPT or they're using Copilot, and they're saying, cool, we checked the box, we're doing AI, and then they move on. But if your competitor does the better path and you do Microsoft Copilot, they will crush you. There is not a doubt in my mind. The sooner that you get on the better path, the sooner you can actually leverage LLMs and crush your competitors instead. So I do have a video on Chief AI Officers. Definitely recommend you watch that if you're still with me. So the step one is to get a Chief AI Officer or a fractional Chief AI Officer, which we can help you with, and at least one AI engineer. You need at least one Chief AI Officer and one AI engineer at your company working immediately as soon as possible to start working on this better path. I promise you, if your company is of any significant size, even if it has 100 people, this is going to be worth it. If your company has 1,000 people, it will 100% be worth it, because it'll be so applicable. They'll always have work to do, and you'll know a year or two later, oh my goodness, David, thank you so much for recommending that. You come back to me and say thank you. Maybe comment on this video or send me a message, because the difference in your ability to deliver value to your customers will be so much higher, and your ability to save money and automate things and process data and all sorts of other awesome things that LLMs can do. They can do everything. Will be so much higher. And even just from one Chief AI Officer and one AI engineer, you can do a lot. So contact us today for a free custom AI implementation roadmap. You can call this number, or you can click the link below, and we'll go from there. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Bye.